Hello, everyone! My name is Link, the trained unprofessional, and welcome back to Nekojishi. On the last episode, we agreed to go on a date with Senpai. On this one, we shall see the fallout of that decision and more. So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh my.
The next morning, I asked Tiger and Leopard to watch over my room. They couldn't come with me today after all.
Lau, I don't wish to lecture you, just remember to never go anywhere strange with that kitten, okay? Yep, got it. It's not like there's any strange places he'd take me to anyway. Don't worry, I'll see you later. Here we are at the shopping district again. So, Senpai, why are we here again?
Because it's fun. You can't just go somewhere once and never again. Not to mention that old man was with us. There were so many places I couldn't show you. This time I'm gonna show you everything.
Sounds more like you want to take me somewhere you can't say out loud.
Well, only one of impure heart would ever twist my words in such lecherous ways.
That's only because you make it sound so shady.
Whatever you think, Lau. I'll just have to take you somewhere awesome then. Come with me.
Senpai's words are vague. I was getting worried he really was going to take me somewhere shady. But in the end, he leads me to an arcade that stretches across the basement of a department store. It's pretty cool. As far as my eyes can see, arcade machines are lined up from wall to wall. Honestly, I'm not usually a fan of arcade games.
Lau, you play any arcade rhythm games?
Oh boy, not really. I don't usually have the money for them. That, and they're usually all about tapping buttons to the beat. Why do that when you can just dance? I always find that heaps more fun.
Well, what a sad, sheltered soul you are. How could a member of the dance club not know? Come on, this way, this way.
Senpai pulls me by the wrist around to one of the largest games in the arcade. In stark contrast to the cramped machines around it, the front is left open with a space taped off around the front. I'm lost trying to work out with the game. It's fucking Dance Dance Revolution, man. I get it. I'm lost trying to figure out what game this could be while Senpai runs up to the display, turning it on and standing in the middle of the play area. Oh shit, look at this. Look at this dancing fool. There's us. There's these people. They're going nuts because Senpai's going crazy. A figure appears on the screen that mirrors Senpai's position in front of it. Wait, how can he control that from that far away from the machine? Senpai puts on the same pose as the virtual figure. He starts to dance as the music kicks in. Senpai moves deftly as a flurry of the word perfect flashes on the screen every few seconds. Is he following the animations? Regardless, Senpai's moving so well, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between him or a demonstration of the dance anyway. He's beyond practice. About 30 seconds into the song, the word great jumps onto the screen, breaking his perfect combo. Senpai clicks his tongue in disappointment, guess his accuracy on that move was off. Oh lordy. Tech these days really has come a long way. I still remember those arcade dance pads. Senpai keeps going, getting perfect after perfect. Even without playing it, I can tell he's super hard. It's super hard to be this perfect. When Senpai finishes the song, I can't help but clap along with the crowd that had formed around him. Even though the choreography is easier than what we're used to, it's still impressive how well he pulled it off within the frameworks of the game. His moves were so fluid that you could barely tell he was even playing a game. Senpai really is awesome.
Alright, now it's your turn, Lau.
Hey, there's no way I could be as good as you. Sure, I'm a dancer, but how am I supposed to know the routines in the game? I can't just go in there and expect to be great without practicing it a few times. Not to mention I'll be going in after Senpai. Talk about pressure.
It's fine. It's not like I expect your first time to be good. Don't worry, I won't laugh.
Everyone's watching.
There's a first time for everyone. Come on, Lau.
Oh, God. Despite my protest, I'm embarrassed for him. Oh, Jesus. Despite my protest, Senpai shoves me in front of the machine and forces me to give it a go. He picks something easy for me, but I still struggle to keep up with it on my first go. Not to mention needing to work out the limits of the machine as I do so. In the end, I barely pass the track. I can't do it.
Most people don't even pass their first go.
Oh, hey, Lau and Shu Chi, you guys sure look like you're having fun.
It's a familiar voice to turn on to see Jiao! You did alright, but Shu Chi senpai was awesome. I don't think I've ever seen anyone that good at the game before. How long have you been practicing?
I've practiced a bit at home. It's no big deal. It doesn't really need much space anyways.
Wow, it was your first time, right? You did pretty good.
I know I sucked. No need to try and make me feel better.
I'm not trying to, compared to this. Jiao pulls me to the side. Lao, you said you weren't dancing, shoot. You went what? Fuck? Oh, it's dating. Lao, you said you weren't dating Shu Chi senpai, right? Because you two here together totally looks like a date, dude. I stammer as I feel my face flush with embarrassment. Senpai just wanted to hang out and decided to take me here, and there's really nothing going on. Well, Lao, it's not like I care, but you don't want people to think there's something between you guys, right? People from the dance club come here all the time. See? Look over there. I turned my head to see someone I recognized from the dance club. And considering he's staring right at me, I'd hazard a guess and say that I'm a member of Shu Chi's fan club. Can't believe this. Just thought I'd let you know. Now behave yourself, Lao. I'll see you later. Yeah. I waved Jiao goodbye and returned to Senpai. Hey, Senpai, mind if we go somewhere else?
Well, I thought you were having fun.
Well, I glanced toward the guy from the dance club staring at me.
Oh, that guy. Never mind them.
I mind!
Okay, stay here and wait.
Senpai walks over to the side and makes a phone call. Senpai, is everything okay?
Yep, come on, let's play.
I'm about to ask what he was up to when a man in a black suit wearing a pair of dark-tinted glasses approaches Shu Chi's admirer from behind, tapping him on the shoulder. Obviously terrified, he walks away with the man in black. After a few words are exchanged, what the fuck? No argument, no fight. The man in black just took them away without any dispute. Senpai, what did you do?
Nothing. It's my rare chance to have a date with you, Lao, so I won't let anyone get in the way of that. And maybe I'm leaving soon, so no matter what, I don't want to miss this chance.
What the fuck? Leaving?
It's no big deal. Hey, Lao, we should try that one.
I see through Senpai's abysmal attempt at changing the topic. Senpai, wait, you're leaving!
It's nothing at all. Don't worry, you've got nothing to do with it. Just a bad joke.
It doesn't matter. I have nothing to do with it. How? Whether if it's you or Shu Chi senpai that's leaving, it's something that matters to me. You just made a phone call to have someone taken away by your mysterious secret service. He's going to think there's something between us for sure now.
Really, it doesn't matter. I'll clear things up. No problem at all.
No problem? What in the world could you... What in the world could you say to explain that? You weren't like this before. What the hell's wrong with you, senpai? Ever since you came back from the Qingming break, I felt like something's been wrong. What happened? I care about you. Please tell me everything. My raised voice blends into the background of the noisy arcade. Take senpai and pull him into a nearby corner.
What are you talking about, Lao? You're overreacting. I'm just upset over leaving. It's no big deal.
Really? I don't think so. The past few days, 'S, you've been different. To begin with, you haven't even been really trying to come and spend time with me. Sure, it's exam week, but it's not that hard. Then yesterday you straight up asked to go out on a date out of the blue. Now you're telling me that you might be leaving. It doesn't make sense. I don't know whether it's you or Shu Chi that's leaving, but no matter who it is, you won't be able to date me. You took me to a place that's specifically popular among the guys at dance club, then you made a show over kicking out one of your admirers in a way that everyone's going to misunderstand. Senpai, I know you're smart enough to have thought this through. If you really did this on purpose, then something must be up. Please tell me. Ow. Senpai avoids my eyes. I'm not in a relationship with Senpai, and I can't go to Meowly with you. So maybe I don't have the right to ask this from you. But you lived in my home for over a month. I'd hope that we're at least close enough for you to tell me. If you're leaving, I'd like to know why. Sorry, Lau. It's not that I don't want to tell you, just I don't want to force you to go to Meowly with me. I can take care of my own business. Still, I want to know. Okay, I'll tell you. Just promise me one thing. Name it. Don't let what I tell you change your decision on helping me. It'd be best to forget what I say right away if you can. I know that you coming or not depends on your family back home. I'll work on it. No matter what, I want to know what's going on. Well, it's not a big deal. It's just that it won't be too long until my Fudogang loses the last of his divine power. I want to be there with him in his last days. That's all. What's going to happen to him? They will degrade to an earth spirit, maybe. They'll still be around somewhere, even if he loses his godship. They just won't exist anymore. After all, the god of soil doesn't exist if no one believes they do. One day, they might recover if someone goes to worship them, though. But even if they do come back, they'll probably end up losing all their memories. In other words, his Fudogang will have forgotten all about him? What about you? What'll happen to you? I'll turn back to a Yaoguai. Don't worry, it won't change who I am. I just won't be a guardian tiger anymore. It's kind of like a company going bankrupt, isn't it? The boss takes the fall while everyone else goes their separate ways. If it take us years to restore the temple, then how come it got this bad so rapidly? I'd say it takes about 2 years for a temple to gain a stable following. But as long as there's a priest taking care of the temple, it's not hard to maintain. After all, there's a huge difference between a neglected temple and a deserted one. People think about it whether they want to pray or not. If they see someone there, they'll assume the temple has an active god. So as long as I'm there, the local god of soil won't vanish. Pretty much. How much time do we have? I'm not sure. It's getting close. Probably a month at most. So yeah, I'll have to go back in the next few days. I know you wanted to wait until summer break, but that can't happen. I don't expect you to give up your finals just to come with me, so it's better we stop here. Stop here? I've just caused you trouble, Lau. Even the old man would be happy to see me go. That's not true. You really have to go so soon? That's so sudden. Your god of soil is almost gone. Why did you keep this from me? If I said so earlier, would that have changed anything? Would you have come to Meowly with me? See? I didn't want to put you under more pressure. What, you want me to remind you every day? We're running out of time, Lau. Oh, I'm sure that would have been better. But honestly, I did change. Before Qingming, I had Yan Shu Chi's memories, but that didn't mean I felt them. I didn't understand how much family meant, the pressures you're under. Your family's carried on that temple for generations, right? I can't just expect you to pack up your ancestry and leave. This isn't your problem, and I shouldn't expect to make it yours. I've just made things hard for Lau. That's all I've done. Yan Shu Chi's family, they really don't like him. We really didn't get along during the break, so I'm gonna use this as a chance to have Yan Shu Chi talk things over with his family for a few days. Then I'll be free to leave. I'm sorry, Lau. I know I didn't talk to you before making this decision, but it's not like you being able to come to Meowly is really your decision anyway. I don't want to burden you anymore. It's better to just slowly fade away from your life. Then why did you want to go on a date today? I'm leaving, so I might as well give you a nice day to remember me by. Lau, you okay? Senpai, do you really think this is good for either of us.
Of course it isn't! What else can I do? I can't stay here any longer. Lau can't come with me, so I have to.
Senpai wipes away the tears falling from his face, closes his eyes, and forces his breathing to just to keep himself together.
It's good that you came today. At least now I'm sure you care about me.
Senpai... I have to. I can't bear to see him like this. Senpai... I'm sorry. Moving close to him, wiping away the tears welling in the corners of his eyes. I can't promise to go to Meowly with you, but I can at least do my best to try and make it happen with my family. Even if it's not for long, I could at least help during the summer break, and I could even help on weekends, if that'd be better.
But it'd be all over by summer break. You coming on the weekends won't help much. We need a priest, not some half-hearted shrine hand. If you don't put your soul and faith into it, it's useless.
What if... Senpai, this might sound weird, but... So, you're a guardian tiger, then. Why can't you have your own temple? Do you really need to serve under a god of soil?
Wow, I don't understand.
Well, without the protection of your Fudagong, you'll turn back into a Yaoguai. But what if you had your own temple and worshippers? Wouldn't you stay as a guardian tiger?
Maybe. I've never thought about it. But do you really think I can do that? I'm not great. No one would follow me. And what temple? Who would be my priests? How is that easier than trying to get a priest for my Fudagong?
The dance club. You already are a fucking priest.
Wow, if you don't have time...
I could build you a temple in Taipei. What?
In Taipei?
Yeah. Remember what Tiger said? If I was just like his priest. If that's all it takes, I could set up a small temple in my room for you.
I see. Maybe that really would work. If I could rely on Lau's belief in me, I could live in Taipei.
Yeah, but I guess you wouldn't be able to possess Senpai's body anymore?
That's right. Yep, I wouldn't need to possess anyone anymore. But even if I can stay here, that won't stop me from going back to Meowly. My Fudagong took me in as a Yaoguai. I'm not about to just abandon them without saying thanks. That's why I've already decided that I'm going to see them. One last time. I want to do everything I can until the end, so I can't stay in Taipei. So, thank you for being so kind to me, Lau, but I have to leave. I don't know how long I'll be gone. If I ever get the chance, I'll come visit you. Then I'll be able to bother you for help as much as I like. Yeah, for sure. I'll be here, waiting to help you. Thanks, Lau. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm happy you found a way to try and help me. If only I wasn't a Yaoguai. If I was just a human to begin with. What's wrong? It's nothing. Anyway, thank you, Lau.
Senpai, are you feeling any better?
Oh, good, I feel better. Yeah, I'm alright. Hey, Lau, it's a bit hard to ask, but can you come home with me just this once?
You mean Yan Shu Chi's home?
No, I mean my college apartment. If it's okay, I'd like you to come.
Why would I need to go to his place? I'm not really in any position to question why. Alright, well, it was 5-2 in favor of going to spend time with him, so we're gonna do it! Oh, I see. Don't you want to spend some more time out together? Senpai shakes his head intensely in denial.
Not in the mood.
Yeah, I'm not either, really. Time to head off?
Yep.
Well, if this winds up killing us somehow... I leave the arcade with Senpai before taking a train, a bus, and then walking towards campus. Oh, Jesus! We saw this exact same fucking area. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, guys. Senpai and I barely talk all the way, both troubled by our thoughts and having no idea where to begin. I'm still a little upset Senpai didn't tell me all this before now, but I can't really argue with him over it. I probably couldn't help much anyway, even if he told me. Is there really nothing I can do? My family won't let me go to Meowly, but the real problem is living expenses. If I had enough cash, I'd be able to make my own way to Meowly even if my family didn't want me to. I could work there, but I doubt a newly restored temple would receive enough donations. But I'm only in my first year. Leaving school like this... Can I really go back to college after 2 years of absence? I mean, yeah. People go back to school in their 80s. Like, there's no fucking time limit on that shit. I'm only in my first year. I already... What? Oh, I'm only in my first year. If I left college like that, would it really go back after 2 years? That is a weird rephrasing of the same shit we just read. Even if they let me come back, how would I keep up? I'd even have to give up on dance practice. Why? Why would you have to... Okay, whatever. Arg, this is too much. Why can't I just find a win-win somewhere? Pink Lemonade! Thank you for the follow, and hello, Stephanie. Oh, it's raining. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. This is another bad ending. It's another fucking bad ending. Watch out for cars. That's what the fuck happened last time. We got hit by a goddamn car. As if on cue, I feel the cold touch of a raindrop fall on my nose as I raise my hand to the powder of a dozen more. Really fits the mood, doesn't it? Hey, Senpai, if I did go to Meowly with you, would you be able to cover my living expenses? Well, I can't really promise that. It's not like I'd have Shu Chi's money at that point. It'd be difficult. If you can work something out, I might be able to do it. Wow, you're coming to Meowly with me? If I can. Because of what I just told you? Yeah, I really need my help. I can't just... You've always known that I needed your help, but you didn't know what it really meant before now, huh? Senpai pushed a finger against my lips, silencing my argument. Wow, I'm really glad to hear that you're even thinking about it. Just don't rush it, okay? To regret me is the last thing I want for you. The rain begins to plummet harder, drowning my words. Heck, it's getting heavier. My place isn't that far. Come on, Slowpoke. We run together, my clothes soaked in the rain, splashing into a heavy mist before me. Senpai, sprinting ahead of me, turns a corner. I dash around it just to see Senpai waving at me from across the street. I run towards him. Here it comes! Yeah, fucking every time! As soon as I saw the street, fuck you guys, fuck Shu Chi. God, no. I'm not even giving it the fucking dignity. I'm going back. A fucking load. Fuck you. It's not a good time. Fuck you. I don't think I should. Going right now feels... Tiger asked me not to wander around. I'm sorry. What's the old man got to do with this? And coming to my place isn't wandering around at all. I guess. It just feels like taking advantage of you. It's not really okay to just come over when you're in a bad mood after everything. I need some comfort now. Fine. That goddamn ding fucking music is fucking with me. Fine, I know what you mean. It's something we can do when we're feeling better. Well, I don't really want to stay here. I don't really feel like playing games. Want to go somewhere else? Yeah. We leave the arcade. It's a bit awkward between us for a while, so I decide to take us to watch a movie together. Afterwards, we go for a stroll through downtown markets before having dinner. I guess this is the end. Nothing really changed between us during the movie, and walking around the markets felt more like me just following wherever Senpai wanted to go. Even though he sounded disappointed, I could hardly agree silently to myself. After dinner, we make our way to the metro station. You need to go, don't ya? It's getting late. I'm sure that the old man would just get on your back about it anyways. Would he really care? All we did was have dinner after all. Oh shit! He been spying. He be spying up, be turning. Or he probably just arrived, because if he was spying, then he should have been able to prevent that car crash in the alternate way. Tiger, what are you doing here? Oh, I was just worried. Don't mind me. I figured the kitten had noticed me, so there was no purpose in hiding further. I noticed you ages ago. If you came any closer, I would have been super pissed. Terribly sorry. As a god, I should not be involving myself in the relations of humans. But I'm just so used to watching over Lau, I couldn't leave it be. I'm a god and a human, aren't I? Fine, I might as well head home anyway. I'll be going back to Meowly soon. Lau, don't be surprised if you don't see me for a while, okay? Yeah. See you some other time, Lau. Senpai waves back at me as I watch him walk off into the crowd. I believe we should head off now as well. Yeah, I guess. We head home together. Leopard seemed confused that Senpai wasn't with me, but I didn't feel like explaining it. I lie down and look at my bookshelf just to see the tongue blossom floating on the plate, neglected and withered away. It's a shame. I think to myself as I drain the water, throwing away the blossom. Every Sunday our club holds self-practice. Not many people turned up this week due to the midterms. At least it's really a great way to relax for the people who finished early, which is why I decided to come today. However, I didn't expect to see Senpai here. After yesterday, things were a bit awkward, but we somewhat managed to say hi. The club leader starts to go over the dance we're doing for our next show. I did my best to learn it, but I doubt I'll end up performing on stage. Oh, there's Likulau. Leopard's with me, and he absolutely puts everything into the routine. He follows on flawlessly. He'd be great on stage, even if he'd scare some people at first. Alright everyone, I want to see you guys try bicycle. Just let me know if you need a hand or ask one of our senior students up the front. They've done the routine before. Senpai's one of the guys standing at the front. When did he get the chance to learn today's routine? He's been with me the whole time before exam break. There hasn't been any club meeting since. Or since ... You're right. You're kind of spacing out over there. If you're stuck, I'm happy to go through it with you. Senpai begins to get into position for the first move. It's fine. I was just thinking to myself. Well, while you're here, you should take it as a chance to relax. All right, ready? Let's start. Senpai ends up forcing me to practice with him. Leopard comes over to dance with us too. Their moves flow in sync while mine pale in comparison. I know Senpai's been practicing for years, but how did Leopard get so good? I can hardly keep up. I'm frustrated with myself, but I know I can't really be expected to manage this on my first few times, though. It's just too advanced. The best I can do is kind of jump around, vaguely following along as I piece everything together. That's not right. It's like this, see? Wow, look at me. Why is Leopard teaching me now? My self-confidence falls apart entirely as they tear into my dancing to shreds. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. At least some stuff gets easier after they break them down. But even knowing how they're performed, the hardest parts still are still way beyond my skills. One part's basically just showing off, and it's not like I can do anything amazing. After all, this is meant to be for the end of the year performance. Not like this is gonna be easy. I don't have Senpai's agility, let alone be dance in the face of the laws of physics. But, like Leopard, I try and I try. In the end, I just decide to give up. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I can't do it. Alright, that's enough. Just take a break. Oh, again. For some reason, Leopard really wants me to try again. I don't get it, but he really does earnestly want me to try. So I decide to give it one more go for him. I get up to a hard part. I know I can't do it, but I might as well anyway. Huh? Hey, that worked. What? Wait, hold on. My body feels light, as if my weight had to... He's levitating me, the cunt! This motherfucker is levitating me! I'm even able to pull off a handstand spin perfectly without even having to worry about balancing my momentum. Moving in on the second half, I breezed through the hardest part of the routine as if it didn't faze me at all. This is my body! Before I was just surprised at what happened, but it's all impossible. There's no way I can do this, but how is this? We're being levitated by Leopard. Before I work out what's going on, I managed to finish routine. As I hold the final pose, I hear a wave of applause shower me from everyone in the room. Well, great. I guess we're expected to be able to do that from now on, I suppose.
Wow, Lau, you did great! How did you learn it so fast? You must have been secretly practicing the whole time. I knew through the best I would.
Well, this guy was quickly pulled to the side by someone else. I stand there, confused and out of breath. I know I couldn't possibly have pulled that off. There's no way I could have just learned all of it just like that. What's going on? Senpai looks on with a face of embarrassment. Tiger's on the other hand is furious. What happened?
Oh wow, you dance so well. Come here.
Someone in the crowd wolf whistles at us, but I follow Senpai over to the corner anyway. Fucking whew! I can't fucking do it.
Cloud, you crossed the line.
What did you do? Did I not tell you to not touch Lau, or what? Did you think it didn't matter as long as you didn't do something evil?
Wait, what did he do to me?
Well, Cloud just took control of your body, didn't you notice?
What? I know I couldn't have done that myself, but I was controlled. I didn't notice anything. It kind of felt like my body was moving by itself, but it also really did feel like I was in control. I didn't think about it that much.
Yeah, not who?
Well, a bit of help is fine, but you didn't even let him do anything by himself. I don't really care, but you probs pissed the old man off.
Of course!
He's mad.
Would have been better to help him out when he's back home, though. What do you think is going to happen now that everyone has seen him dance so well? What happens when he messes it up next time?
Did you not think about the other people around you? What is wrong with you? Would you wish for Lau to never perform in front of the others again? Or would you rather dance for him from now on? Maybe you'd rather attend every dance club meeting on Lau's behalf. Do you understand what you just did?
Drop it, old man. It really doesn't matter. I'll just tell him I've been teaching Lau.
Lau danced unreasonably well just then. How do you implore them to believe you after witnessing that? Will they not look for another reason? What if they leap to some odd conclusion? Even if they believe your story about teasing them, kitten, it would only serve to add to the rumors about your relationship. You fool! If you were ever to think about the consequences, how can you call yourself a god worthy to lead anyone? Brrr. Look at what you've done! Lau might have to quit his club over this! You put Lau's dreams in jeopardy! You may even have ruined them! Ruined Lau's dream?
I don't think it's that serious. It's just gonna be awkward. At the very least, I won't be able to practice that routine during dance club anymore. Enough people saw me that it wouldn't make sense if I sucked at it next time. What if they asked me to be at the end of some semester performance? I'll be forced to beg Leopard to help me. They might just think I'm really good now and ask me to perform at every show. I'll just be asked over and over again. Dancing is about your ability to coordinate and move in rhythm. It's just gonna be really weird for me to struggle after doing all of that flawlessly. My head hurts just thinking about how to explain it to everyone. I mean, it's not that bad. Worst case, I just leave the dance club. It's not like I couldn't just learn dancing anywhere.
Do you really expect to become proficient without a teacher, let alone a venue? If you did leave, who would you pay for those resources?
You're just exaggerating. I should be able to work past this.
Sure, you might be able to get away this time. Well, what about next? And after that? If you cannot figure out how the modern world functions, you shouldn't get in the way of others! Who knows what you'll interfere with next? You're just getting in the way of Lau's life!
Hey, old man, calm down for a second.
Leave me be! I don't care what this kitten says!
I'm not a kitten!
I can't let this continue. If something like this were to happen again, who knows if it could be mended? It's not worth the risk to allow you to stay. Now, I will only tell you one more time. Lau has no obligation to help you, and he has no obligation to have you by his side. If you are to interfere with his life, you are better off keeping your distance, for Lau's sake. Understood?
Tiger, don't be so fierce with him.
Lau, do not talk back to me! If you heard me clearly, you should know what to do.
Hey, just drop it. The old man's just angry right now. You should...
Understood.
Leopard,
I leave.
hold on, you... Before I can stop him, Leopard's gone. He vanished. I couldn't work out which way he went, even if I wanted. What? Tiger, that wasn't necessary.
Lau, I'm sorry. It was for your own sake. At least one problem has been solved. You no longer have to need to worry about going to Wutai.
How could you? He was trying to help me! He helps me, I help him. Leopard's words suddenly come to my mind. Is that why he wanted to help me today? All of this because I didn't stop him? If I really had no intention to go to Wutai, I should have stopped him. I didn't deserve his help if I never was going to repay him.
I know he just wanted to help you, but he doesn't understand what he's doing. You're the one who gets hurt in the end. It's better to do something before it's too late.
So you just decided to get rid of him? Suddenly I'm hit by everything Leopard's done for me. He always helped me during dance practice. The time he brought me a coffee when I was exhausted. He helped me cheat in class, even though he knew it was wrong. He protected the tongue blossoms so we could take at least one of them home with us. And he comforted me. I felt sad and alone. I wouldn't even have the chance to say thanks.
I'm sorry.
But Lau, this is... Tiger stopped his sentence there, looking onwards at each other in silence. It said everything that needed to be said.
Wow, this is awkward. Alright, enough is enough. It's not like this has to be the end. Maybe Lau will come back. The old man can clear things up, and Lau would have plenty of time to talk, right? There's no need to worry so much.
Maybe, but what if he doesn't come back? I want to go home.
That's a good idea. Lau's probably not in the mood for practice anyway. Which means I should probably take this chance to tell you. I've asked for the day off class tomorrow.
I'm leaving tonight, motherfucker!
You know, to go have a big fight with my family. Fun times. Yeah, and Shu Chi's on bad terms. I really don't know how bad it's gonna get. But that's just how it is. And I plan to take this as my chance to leave him for good. As you know, I'm gonna back to Meowly pretty soon. There's no point in me staying here any longer. And I don't plan to jeopardize Yan Chuji's relationship with his family any longer. So I guess this is the last time we'll see each other. You know, I always wanted to say goodbye to you with a big smile on your face. Senpai! Don't worry about it. I can't make our feelings change on the flip of a coin. It was just a silly wish of mine. Who knows? I might get a chance to come visit you sometime, even if I'm a Yaoguai. Old man, please show me some mercy.
What, as long as you don't cause trouble, it wouldn't be worth my time to harm you. You're welcome to visit. As long as you don't drag Lau back to Meowly, of course.
Thanks, old man. Was that so hard to say? I guess even if I turned back into a Yaoguai, my Fugon could still be revived after all.
We shall see.
Yep, we will. Okay, Lau, I guess I'll see you when I see you.
Simba throws my backpack to me.
Go home. I'll be sure to cover things up for you here. Goodbye, Lau.
Yeah. Goodbye, Senpai. It's bittersweet. But we say our goodbyes and I head home with Tiger.
Fuck!
Even later that night, Leopard hadn't come home. Will he come home later? I guess we'll find out in the next episode! Motherfucker! So, until that time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been the trained unprofessional speaking for the voice of my what I say. Fairly fucking well, dude. Bye. God damn. God damn.